Alright, I really wasn't going to talk about this. In the videos I've been seeing, I just felt the need to bring up some things for people to think about with that shooting in yesterday in that school. Did anyone notice Legally Armed America? I like to watch him. He gives you information, but he released the footage of the shooter in the school. The shooter was a girl. She was 28 years old, dressed like a boy. She had, it appears to be a plate carrier on. Don't know if there was plates in it or not. An AR-15 rifle, and then a Glock or SIG type pistol, or AR rifle and a Glock or SIG type pistol. I thought it might have been an AK rifle, but it was hard to tell. I watched it on my phone and the screen's small. But either way, it was a quote-unquote assault rifle, quote-unquote a scary semi-automatic Glock style, you know, the ghost gun style pistol. The shooter was wearing a red hat, so I'm sure that way they could try and tie it into MAGA supporters. From what I understand, this people's social media accounts are down now. It happened with Uvalde. It's happened with a bunch of them. All of a sudden, their media accounts, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff, goes down right after the shooting starts and that. And it's funny how usually it's right before some kind of, like today they were supposed to be voting in the Congress on the pistol ban, trying to shut that pistol brace rule down. There's the timing's always perfect. Either they're getting ready to try and push some new gun control bills, and right before they get ready to push them, there's a mass shooting like Uvalde in that. Or, like yesterday, they were getting ready to try and block one. There was a shooting yesterday. I heard rumors, I don't have any way to prove it. I've been saying this for a long time, that the Uvalde shooter was on Discord or something, actually talking to an FBI agent. I think they were retired or something. And I said then, they coerced this kid. They encouraged him, whatever, to do that. The social media is down on this one. As it comes out, or if it comes out, I guarantee you they're going to be in chat rooms where people are encouraging them to do this and that. And where did the Uvalde kid get all the money for the equipment he had? You know, 28-year-old girl, she may have a job where she can afford that kind of stuff. But what it comes down to, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that there's timing involved in all of this. I believe that there's coercion going on. And I believe that the government, I'll say it flat out, that the government or government agencies coerce these things. Why is all this all of a sudden happening more and more and more and more? Well, think about it. It used to be one, you know, the father primarily, but not always, but in generally one parent worked, usually the father. The mother was home with the kids. Kids were raised by their parents, not daycares, not schools, not aftercare programs, or none of that. There used to be consequences for your actions. There used to be, if you wanted something, you had to work hard for it. Now everybody gets a trophy. The Uvalde shooter, I don't know for sure, but there was photos of him dressed like a girl or something. He was transgendered, and now this one's a transgender. And this is something else that we've talked about. This transgender, LBGTQ, FU, whatever it is, I don't know all the letters. It's a mental disorder. It's easier for people with mental disorders. Well, period. You have to have some sort of mental disorder to do them kinds of things to other living people for no reason at all. People don't just shoot people up and kill people because they're having a bad day. There's something mentally wrong with people that do that. The fact that politicians would use this or these instances to try and pass gun control legislation tells you that there's no common sense left in the world anymore. If brains was gasoline, every politician on Capitol Hill combined wouldn't have enough to start a piss ant's motorcycle. We did not have all this kind of stuff going on in the 40s, in the 50s, in the 60s, in the 70s. Nothing like what's going on now. And you never heard, and back then, in the 40s and the 50s, you could order a rifle or a shotgun through Sears Roebuck or wherever and have it shipped right to your house. No filling out paperwork, no background checks, no nothing. And we didn't have this kind of stuff going on. Because people raised their kids. They raised their kids with morals, with integrity. This isn't going on anymore. Everybody gets a trophy. Do whatever you want as long as it makes you feel good, and screw everybody else. If you don't agree with me, you're a racist or a bigot. Crap. People are not allowed to have any opinion other than these people's opinions. They keep talking about common sense gun control. There's no such thing as common sense gun control. Gun control is not, there's no common sense involved in that. We had way less restrictions in the 40s, in the 50s on guns, and we had way less gun violence than we have now. The more restrictions you put on guns, the more gun violence you will have. Because the only people that will obey them restrictions are law-abiding citizens. Criminals don't follow laws. Cocaine is illegal, yet people still do cocaine, they still sell cocaine. Crank is illegal. Methamphetamine, people still do crank and crack, make it, sell it, all that. Murder is illegal. People still do it. Criminals don't pass laws or follow laws, obey laws. So you can pass all these gun laws you want, but the only people you're hurting is a law-abiding citizen. I'm going to stop with that because this is my third attempt to do this video, and I just get angrier and angrier, and I don't want to be angry today. There is something going on. I believe part of it's society. There's no morals. Do what you want. God-fearing people with morals don't go around killing people. God-fearing people with morals boys don't dress up like girls and girls like boys and all the gay stuff. Sorry. If it offends people, I really don't care. That's why we're where we're at today, because we're worried about hurting somebody's feelings or offending somebody. We still have a First Amendment. People still have the right to say how they feel or what they feel, as long as they're not hurting somebody else. If it hurts your feelings, I don't care. I'm not physically hurting anybody. If your feelings are that easily hurt, you got a lot worse troubles in life. Alright, I'm going to stop there, and I hope everybody has a good day. But that's why we're where we're at today. Stupid gun legislation from stupid lawmakers to stupid kids and the stupid parents that raise these kids. Have a good one.